infrastructure that we have on the island was catered for a certain amount of developments. A lot of the developers, what they do is that in order to cut time, they actually put in some of their applications. They don't wait for the full approvals and they go ahead and they develop. We are definitely going to be looking at that seriously now because it is posing a serious challenge going forward. Developers now have to look in terms of putting in retention ponds and having proper drainage approval. And that have been locked in for a while in Trinidad.
Over 22 years we experiencing flooding, but this time around it's what we call much bigger than before, and it all stems from the developers around this area that is developing land, blocking the water courses, blocking whatever the drain we have around here, and there's no way that water will flow. This water is coming from the Fishing Pond River that goes all over into Matura, and this is what's causing all the flooding in this area.
This whole area here, where we are here right now, was always a swamp. The Oroput swamp, the Oroput lagoon, sorry. And the problem is the water just can't get out fast enough because of gradient problems.
The silting is supposed to last at least 10 years. If we desilt and we went down a meter deep, it's supposed to last at least 10 years. But with all the development that's taking place upstream, we have to revisit again because it's a lot of development which are unplanned, all in the Barracoa area and environs, and all that affects down here.
We will always have a challenge in these unique scenarios where we have storms of this nature coupled with the ITC. We will always have this happening in those scenarios. Drainage systems cannot economically be designed for, let's say, to prevent the 1 in 100-year storm. So engineers are forced to make reasonable decisions to control water.
Basically, ladies and gentlemen, what we're facing is a capacity issue facing an unusual development where we get the 1 in 20 or 25 year storm that produce a large volume of water on the area, and the catchment area goes as far back as Moruga, and the water is taking its course out to sea, and there's a requirement for that to drain off. You would observe the channel is full. It's overflowing into the lagoon. People are living in the lagoon and they're being flooded by the lagoon excess. There's some infrastructure for pumping, but even so, that may not eliminate the situation. It will bring some kind of relief when in smaller volume, but in this kind of volume. And then, of course, coupled with the high tide, which will affect the slow down. All these things coming together means that the water is in this area trying to make its way out to lower ground. Plus the entire area is relatively flat. So large volumes of water on flat ground, you see what's going on here, right? So the one thing I want to correct is there's this point of view that for years nothing has happened with the drainage. You've just heard from the officers that last year dredging was done, they went down a meter in the channel, they did all the cutting of branches over, and it was there prepared to handle its maximum capacity. It is now at maximum and overflow. That's what it is. But in the meantime, we're trying to bring as much relief as we can to those who are affected, and it would appear as though that for the next few days, we'll be dealing with trying to get the water out.